Ever feel a wobble and fear you're about to topple over at a stoplight? Or maybe tight U-turns make you as nervous as a cat on a tightrope. Riding a motorcycle doesn't have to feel like a circus act. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain on 7 motorcycle balance secrets that will instantly boost your confidence. From physical techniques to mental tricks, we've got you covered. Stick around by the end, you'll handle your bike at slow speeds like it's second nature. Let's dive in. Number 1, look ahead. Your bike goes where you look. This saying is 100% true. New riders often make the mistake of staring down at the front wheel, or that pothole they're afraid of, and guess what? You tend to ride right toward whatever you fixate on. Instead, keep your eyes up, look far ahead through the turn or towards where you want to go. Not only will this guide your bike along the correct line, it also dramatically improves your balance. Why? When you look down or to the side too much, your head and body can wobble and throw off your stability. By keeping your gaze level and looking through the corner, the bike naturally follows and stays steadier. It's like magic, the stabilizing kind. So next time you're creeping through traffic or leaning into a curve, remember, eyes up, head level, and look where you want to be. You'll be amazed how much easier balancing becomes. Number 2, relax your grip. Are you strangling your handlebars for dear life? Many riders do this when nervous. It's called the death grip, and it actually makes your bike less stable. The secret is to loosen up. Hold the bars firmly enough to stay in control, but keep your arms relaxed, elbows slightly bent. A rigid white-knuckle grip transmits every tiny shake straight into the bike and can cause that scary wobble. Instead, grip the bike with your lower body. Squeeze the gas tank lightly with your knees and let your core support you. This takes weight off your arms so you can steer without fighting the bike. Remember, the motorcycle is designed to stay upright when moving, and don't sabotage it by over-inputting. As one training coach puts it, try to lock into the bike with your legs and feet and avoid a death grip on the bars. By relaxing your upper body, you actually gain more control. A looser grip also prevents fatigue and those numb, tingling hands on long rides. So shake out those arms, lighten your hold, and let the bike do its thing. You'll feel the stability improve instantly when you stop wrestling the handlebars. Number 3, engage your core for stability. Surprise! Great balance isn't all about arm strength or fancy footwork. It's about your core. Your core muscles are the foundation that keeps your body stable on the bike. If you rely only on your arms to hold on, you'll be tense and shaky. Instead, tighten your stomach muscles slightly and maintain good posture. Think of yourself as the center point balancing the bike to keep that center solid. Next time you ride, notice how you naturally tense your abs over bumps or turns. That's your core kicking in to help. You can consciously use it more by sitting up straight and imagining you're balancing from your middle. Engaging your core also frees up your hands for smoother steering. It's the same reason athletes and dancers focus on core strength. A stable middle means controlled, graceful movements. One added perk. Over time, riding with proper posture will even strengthen your core further, creating a virtuous cycle of stability. So remember, ride tall and tight in the torso. You don't need a six-pack to stay upright, but a little core engagement goes a long way to keeping you and the bike balanced as one. Number 4, master the rear brake. Ever see riders crawling along in traffic without duck-walking their feet? Their secret weapon is the rear brake and clutch combo. At slow speeds, your front brake can be grabby and tip the bike forward. Instead, gentle pressure on the rear brake will stabilize the bike and smooth out your control. Here's how to do it. Keep the throttle just barely open, ease out the clutch to the friction zone, and drag the rear brake lightly to regulate your speed. This trifecta of steady throttle, slipping clutch, and a touch of rear brake lets you ride at walking pace without wobbling. The bike stays balanced because the rear brake resists the bike's forward roll just enough to keep it from lurching. In fact, a light rear brake pressure is key to smooth, slow maneuvers. Practice this in an empty parking lot. Do slow figure eights or circles using the rear brake trick. You'll find you can almost creep along as steadily as ever. This technique is a favorite of motorcycle police and advanced riders for tight turns. It might feel weird at first to keep a bit of throttle while braking, but trust us, it works like a charm. Mastering the rear brake at slow speed is the #1 cure for the wobbles and those dreaded parking lot tipovers. Give it a try and watch your low-speed confidence soar. Number 5. Counterbalance at low speeds. High-speed cornering and parking lot. U-turns are two very different animals. The secret is knowing how to position your body for each. At speed, you naturally lean with the bike and the machine is one unit carving the curve. But at low speeds, you actually want to do the opposite. Lean the bike, not your body. This is called counterbalancing. Essentially, in a tight, slow turn, you keep your body more upright while the bike dips beneath you. Ever watch an expert rider or motorcycle cop do a full lock turn? The bike is tilted way over, almost scraping, yet the rider's upper body is relatively upright, acting as a counterweight. By shifting your weight to the outside of the turn, you prevent gravity from pulling you down into a fall. At normal speeds, you don't really have to think about this. Physics naturally leans you into the turn along with the bike. But under that speed, counter-steering stops working and direct steering takes over, so deliberate counterbalancing is your friend. To try it, find a wide parking lot and practice slow, tight turns. Turn the handlebar full lock left and gently let the bike lean while you stay more vertical. You'll feel the bike turning sharper without falling inward. It's a bit unnerving at first, but once you get it, you'll navigate U-turns and slow swerves like a pro. Lean the bike, not yourself. That's the low-speed mantra for solid balance. Number 6. Be smooth on the throttle. Abrupt inputs are the enemy of balance. Imagine you're carrying a full cup of coffee while walking. You wouldn't start or stop with a jolt, right? The same goes for your motorcycle's controls. Smooth throttle control is crucial to keeping the bike stable. Roll on the power gently and roll off just as gently. If you whack open the throttle or chop it closed, the sudden weight transfer can unsettle the bike, causing a lurch or wobble mid-turn. This is especially important when cornering or riding on slick surfaces. Any jerky motion can upset traction and balance. Likewise, be smooth with your brakes. Grabbing a handful of front brakes with the grip of death will nosedive the bike and throw off your stability. Instead, progressive braking squeezing brakes gradually keeps the bike settled. A pro tip is to transition between throttle and brake smoothly. Roll off the throttle before you brake, and ease back on the throttle as you release the brake, like a dance. This prevents that seesaw effect that can wobble the bike. Treat your controls not like on and off switches, but like dimmer dials. Every input should be gradual and intentional. Your motorcycle will reward you with a smooth, balanced ride. As the saying goes, smooth is fast. Practice being buttery with those hands, and you'll find your balance improving with every ride. Number 7. Mindset and practice. Mental state plays a huge part in motorcycle balance. If you're tense, scared, or overthinking, your body will stiffen up and throw off your ride. So the secret here is twofold. Stay calm and practice regularly. First, trust the bike and physics a bit. As long as you're moving, the bike actually wants to stay upright. Above around 10 miles per hour, your motorcycle stabilizes itself due to gyroscopic forces and its design. In other words, you don't have to consciously balance a bike at speed, it balances itself. Remembering this can give you confidence to relax. If you feel a wobble starting, don't panic and slam the brakes. Often, giving a tiny bit more throttle can actually stabilize you, since a bit more forward momentum equals more stability. It's counterintuitive, but as one writer said, speed is your best friend, to a point when it comes to staying upright. Of course, we're not saying go crazy fast, just don't instinctively creep at ultra-low speeds when you don't have to. The second part is practice. Balance on a motorcycle is a skill, not a talent. The more you do those slow maneuvers and quick stops in a safe lot, the better your muscle memory and confidence. Even a champion rider admitted he used to hate slow maneuvers until he took a course and practiced. Then the difference was night and day. And with training and practice, anyone can learn to do it. So find an empty parking lot and dedicate 15 to 20 minutes occasionally to practice these secrets. Do figure eights, practice stopping smoothly, walking the bike with the clutch, etc. Start slowly, breathe, and don't be afraid to put a foot down while learning. Each session, you'll feel your nerves fade and your balance improve.